and Now biscuits.
NCD launches independence celebrations. Melanation Institute to address SARV. And coffee factory reopens after 15 years. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I am Louis Mangu. Thank you for joining us. The National Capital District has officially launched its 50th anniversary celebrations today with a grand walk and cultural showcase. With the theme, Let's Walk to Celebrate Our History and Inspire Our Future, the event saw hundreds of residents, corporate groups, and community members walked from Ella Beach to Sir Hubert Murray Stadium early as 6 a.m. this morning. The walk this morning marks the beginning of a series of activities leading up to the Papua New Guinea's 50th independence anniversary. Upon their arrival at the stadium, participants were greeted by cultural performances from PNG's 4 regions alongside Asian and Pacific Island communities. Governor for NCD Powes Pakop, when giving his speech, stated that a lot of countries will be coming to celebrate the 50th anniversary of PNG.
They will be coming to celebrate with us. The city will be full of events and activities and celebration. And for Mosby, we are starting early. We have to start early. We are the capital city. We have to show the way. So today, I want to thank each and every one of you, all our communities.
NCD City Manager Frank Ravu has called on all city residents to come together and support the activities that will be happening leading up to September 16.
But it is a privilege and a great honor to be in 2025 and celebrating 50 years. I think it's very special for those of us who are alive, working, and here in this country. It's a time that will not repeat itself. It's just once in a lifetime. So let us celebrate and give prominence to its fullness.
Meanwhile, Governor Powes Pakop elaborated on Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare's anniversary come 26th February.
Our journey for 50 years, starting this month, starting today, this very launching is part of our celebration. And we will continue. This Wednesday, we will have another program here in this very stadium. And on the 26th of February, a great event will also take place as well. We are going to remember Grand Chief Sir Michael Thomas Somare.
Governor Pakop further highlighted the programs that will be happening.
And of course, in June, it will be our 10, Papua New Guinea, Umiyet, coming to celebrate our country, our journey, our achievement, our progress, 50 years on. The 4 regions will each have a weekend to celebrate. We will also have a music and arts festival. A lot are in store for our celebration of this historical milestone.
Governor Pakop said since last month, they are rolling out all the plans and programs and activities for the nation's capital 50th anniversary independence celebrations. The Melanation Institute is actively collaborating with key stakeholders to address the pressing issues of violence stemming from sorcery-related accusations through a research-informed approach.
Melanesian Institute aims to disseminate actionable recommendations that highlight the healthcare sector's crucial role in mitigating the impacts of such violence, and also seeks to gather insights on ongoing efforts of its partners to ensure alignment with its research findings, fostering a unified response to violence associated with sorcery accusations. Through this collaborative effort, the Institute aims to promote significant changes within affected communities to cultivate an environment where individuals can live without fear. By leveraging expertise and resources from its partners, Melanesian Institute is committed to addressing this critical issue in a comprehensive and effective manner. The partners include Media Development Initiative, the Coalition for Change of Building Community Engagement in Papua New Guinea Program, Papua New Guinea Council of Churches, Catholic Bishop Conference, Christian Health Services, and the National Department of Health. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
While the national census plays a significant role, it also comes with unique challenges, such as those that were faced in the recently concluded census in Papua New Guinea. A recent article published by the PNG National Research Institute outlines this.
A challenge for the census was the high cost of reaching and counting every individual across Papua New Guinea. These included logistical challenge because of PNG's diverse geography. Accessing mountainous regions and remote islands proved difficult and time-consuming. This often hinders the movement of census personnel and materials, leading to delays and/or incomplete data collection. Additionally, limited transportation infrastructure like poor road conditions and fast-flowing rivers further complicated logistics. Data quality was another challenge, as accuracy errors do happen before, during, and after data collection. A main contribution to this is that PNG is a culturally diverse country with more than 800 languages. Misunderstanding of the questions can lead to misreporting of responses and therefore affect data quality. The paper went on to highlight strategies to implement to address these challenges. The strategies include proper planning by the National Statistical Office is crucial for minimizing challenges associated with the conduct of census in Papua New Guinea. Cost sharing with other government departments, including provincial governments, should be encouraged and exercised to support logistical arrangements and enhance sense of ownership in census, and improve planning and logistic arrangements to ensure timely delivery of census materials, including questionnaires, tablets, and other technical documents to remote areas. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Minister for Coffee William Bando has marked a historic milestone in Papua New Guinea's coffee industry by officially reopening Anego Coffee Factory in Kabiufa, Goroka, after 15 years of inactivity.
With coffee being one of PNG's most valuable agricultural exports, Minister Bando reaffirmed the Maraperoso government's vision of making the country a leading global coffee producer through investment, innovation, and farmer empowerment. The revival of Anego Coffee Factory was made possible through the Coffee Industry Corporation Limited, or CICL, PNG Agriculture Commercialization and Diversification, or PACD Project 3.2 matching grant component, which contributed 360,000 kina, with Anego providing 72,000 kina, bringing the total investment to 432,000 kina. This funding has restored the factory and facilitated the installation of a brand new 200 kVA genset, ensuring uninterrupted processing and greater efficiency for large-scale coffee production.
Okay, this one,
In a demonstration of the government's unwavering support for the coffee industry, Minister Bando also presented Anago Coffee Factory with a processing license and provided 100,000 kina to assist in its operations, further solidifying the national government's commitment to strengthen local coffee production and export capacity.
It comes with big responsibilities. So what your money is established in the official budget and 10 million. And price support money. Price support. This money rightfully employs farmers. Because of farmers, you may get export license holders stuff, you may get factory owners and stuff, you may get minister of coffee stuff, you may get coffee industry stuff because of farmers.
Enago Managing Director Mr. Albert Wamiri expressed deep appreciation for the minister's commitment, acknowledging the significant impact this funding will have on local coffee farmers and processors. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you have Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic, and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
There are existence of clandestine laboratories illicitly producing crystal meth.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we hold discussions with the National Narcotics Bureau
that is being interdicted by the police in Port Moresby and Ley. So, as we are commonly saying, there is a growing consumer base that is developing.
That's on Monday night.
You're watching National EMTV News. After the launching of independence celebrations, Governor for NCD Post Pakop expressed sadness in regards to the killing of the women at Rainbow. However, he said he will make a formal statement in this regards tomorrow. When asked about the incident at Rainbow involving a young woman who was raped and murdered, Governor Parkhope said this.
What happened in Baruni is, sad and also, very horrific situation. But what I want to say is that I will make a statement in that regard tomorrow. Today is about Papua New Guinea. It's about celebrating our journey, our people, our progress, all our challenges, and we should focus on that. As part of that journey, we have faced so many challenges.
Parkhope said despite these challenges, NCDC is doing what they can to keep the public space safe for the residents.
In our city, we are doing all that we can to bring safety and security to the public space. We have, for example, rolled out the city wardens and POM city watchers. So there's a lot of effort and resources allocating into safety and security for the city as a whole, but in particular for women and girls.
He said what happened in the past days is a reminder about the challenges in security.
Incident to remind us of the challenges that we face. So it shows that we have to put effort and attention towards that as well. It's happened in the homes, and one involving a relationship that should be a loving relationship. So this is the challenge that we all face as a country and as a people.
Meanwhile, Governor Parkhope gave an update on the Vagrancy Act.
That act has been before Parliament since the beginning of last year, so it's held up by Parliament and especially the Private Business Committee. So I will be writing to the Speaker, who is the chairman of the committee, to ensure that it is cleared and then goes to Parliament so that Parliament can pass it. So we have another tool available to us. But in respect of safety and security in the city, we have allocated a lot of resources, 30 million plus in NCDC budget this year to bring safety and security. It's one of our big priority. And city residents, are very concerned about safety and security, so we have responded accordingly.
Governor Parkhope said he will be making a statement tomorrow to address what has happened in Baruni and the killing at Mari Barracks, as well on the safety and security of women and girls in NCD and PNG as a whole. Rural areas in Papua New Guinea need police presence to address law and order issues. This was revealed by village court officials in Simbai LLG of Medang province.
The village court officials confirmed that no assistance is given to boost law and order services, with little to no police presence in the remote areas of this country. The Simbai LLG in Middle Ramu district of Medang province is only accessible by air, and it consists of 19 ward councils with a total population of almost 19,000 people. Peace Officer Clemson Yunamp confirmed that the rural police post, which consists of the cell, has been left abandoned since 2014 and so suspect for serious offences were sometimes being kept at his home. He said village court magistrates and officials take the role of police to tackle serious criminal offences at the village level. Mr. Yinem said suspects of serious crimes are being escorted from Simbai to Lome by foot which takes almost a day. He said on one occasion a complainant had to pay for the airfares for a criminal suspect of murder and village court officer to be flown out of Simbai to Medang, which cost almost 3,000 kina. Currently, there are 7 village court officers dealing with law and order issues in the remote Simbai LLG. The 3 Simbai village court officers are appealing to the government for the maintenance of the rundown police post, which will accommodate for rural lockup and to carry out policing services in Simbai. However, Simbai is among other rural police stations in the country where the delivery of policing services is a challenge by the Royal Constabulary due to financial constraints, as highlighted clearly in the RPNGC Physical Report of 2022. Responding to challenges faced by rural police commands, the Police Commissioner David Meneng released a press statement stating that insufficient funding and resources, infrastructure development, manpower and housing are among many of the issues affecting the constabulary to effectively deliver policing services, which need support from local MPs. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
The introduction of the new education reform policy to allow grades 8 and 10 to continue on to advanced grades without examinations will have negative impacts on students' quality learning outcome in future. This was the concern expressed by Means Secondary School Principal Vanessa Larry. Mrs. Larry joins many in voicing her concerns for this in terms of quality of education for continuing students.
But if we are doing away with exams, you're expecting, 60 to 70 in a class, and it will definitely be having a great impact on our teachers' preparation, and then definitely it will affect everyone to the end of grade 10. And when we come to grade 12, we will not get the quality that we want to send them off to tertiary or higher institutions.
She suggested alternative ways to ensure inclusion for education opportunities.
When you do away with the examination, it means everything is going through. So where can we get the quality? There's nothing there to have the quality in place. Examination is there to filter. And that's why I think we still need to keep the examination for this kind of purpose. But we can have a separate pathway for those that cannot make it through the exams. Maybe we create technical schools so they can be skilled in different areas apart from those that goes through the formal system, and not to hang around on the streets. We can have them in technical schools where they can still go through, like in grade 8, but they go through, get 9 skilled or technical certificates, and then finish as 10 technical students, and then they go to TVET and through other technical institutions.
When first welcoming the announcement by Education Minister Lucas Dekena that there will be no grade 8 and 10 dropouts as of 2027, Prime Minister Marape said that the policy is aimed at ending grade 8 and 10 dropouts in the country, promising a future where every young citizen has the opportunity to complete their secondary education. The people of Nanem Valley along the electoral border of Kopiam and Wapenamanda, who have been living in isolation, will soon have a road link connecting them to roads in the Kopiam Ambom district in Anga province.
Member for Wapenamanda Open and Minister for Finance Miki Kayok assured the tribe living along the Wapenamanda and Kopiam electoral border that the current Wapenamanda Lower Lai Road project will continue into the Nanam Valley area, joining Winikos and Kopiam High School in the Kopiam Rural LLG. Road access have already reached Awas village from Wapenamanda Township, with road construction work to continue that will eventually join the neglected Angin, Taikin, Kamang, Kwengun, Pumaring, Paiwal, Tomgunjin and Kana tribes living in isolation with no road access since time immemorial. The road contractor assured the people that funding has been secured and work will commence at the end of this month. From Ours Village, the road will continue as pilot track to join the isolated area along the Kopiam electoral border, with plans already in place to further join the Baya district in Western Highlands province. Minister Kayok has prioritized the Wapanamanda lower line with more than 100 kilometers road works already done reaching Ours Village. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
As part of BSP's community project, BSP Life PNG reaffirmed its commitment to education by establishing a fully equipped e-library benefiting over 3,000 students and 56 teachers of Boreboa Primary School in Port Moresby.
Students and teachers at Boreboa Primary School in Port Moresby started the 2025 to create learning environment the next generation. Speaking at the handover ceremony, BSP Live PNG Country Manager Nielsen Singh highlighted the transformative power of education in shaping PNG's future. Mr. Singh said with access to digital learning, students will gain the knowledge and skills needed to build a brighter future. Addressing the students, he encouraged them to work hard and take advantage of the opportunities education provides. Boreboa Primary School's administration expressed heartfelt gratitude to BSP Life PNG for its support, saying the e-library is a game changer for the school. With education at the heart of development, BSP Life PNG remains committed to initiatives that empower young minds and build a better tomorrow. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao. And this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
EMTV News A Closer Look returns for 2025, the current affairs program that brings to you weekly insights for the latest on education, health, business, politics,
I just want to make that clear.
sports, and more. A closer look every Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. A new 10-man single barracks for police officers was officially commissioned at the DCA area in Ward 8 of Medang Urban Local Level Government earlier this week. The new single unit's police barracks was constructed by an investor in Medang Province, AR Pacific Limited, at a portion of land situated near its company yard in DCA area, which used to be a notorious area for criminal activities over the years. The company AR Pacific Limited has responded favorably through a community partnership approach with the Medang Provincial Government Administration. The 10-man single units are full furnished with mattress, curtains and one jug to a room. It has a shared ablution block and a separate kitchen area that has been furnished with white goods such as fridge. The Medang Governor Ramsey Pariwa officially opened the new single barracks in the presence of Medang Town Mayor Peter Yalsi and Ward 8 member Sound Dambua. Also present to witness the ceremony was the Medang Police Station Commander Inspector Patrick in Western Australia have been left water after tropical cyclone Zilia brought heavy rain and damaging winds to the region.
We managed to make it to Port Hedland, and you can tell straight away that Zelia made herself felt. Ellie Mamalis is a resident of South Hedland. G'day, Ellie. You weathered Zelia. Can you tell me, what was it like in the hours that she was coming in for a coastal crossing?
It was nerve-wracking for sure. It was scary not knowing what was going to happen and when it was going to happen. The times kept changing, and so for us, we were just worried like crazy, sitting inside the house waiting for the worst to happen.
What was it you were most worried about?
To be fair, like the house, we've only been here 6 months. They say they're cyclone proof, but like unless you've been through a cyclone with it, how would you know? So we were petrified, thinking, oh my God, is the roof going to come off? Like, are we going to have to take bunker in the bathroom? So yeah, we were really scared about that because being alone up here with no family and the kids, we really wouldn't have anywhere else to go.
Speaking of the kids, you've got two?
Yeah, 2 boys, yes.
And we've got one with us now. This is Jace. Hey, Jace, what was it like when the storm came in?
Very windy and everything. I was scared and thought all my toys were going to fly away.
Hearing that's really adorable. How does that make you feel about being in a place that presents so much danger at times?
Honestly, I feel like unless you're experiencing it, you don't even think about it. Like we knew when we were coming up here, cyclones were an issue and storms and stuff like that, and we just thought, what's it going to happen? It's not going to happen to us. And the fact that it has happened, it's a big eye-opener for us. It's definitely put a lot of things into perspective, and I think we've decided that, we're going to have to definitely, maybe rearrange our life a little bit and maybe not live here for as long as we thought we were going to live here, because it was very scary.
The Ukrainian president says his country will not accept any peace deals done or made without Kiev's involvement.
During the Munich Security Conference, Volodymyr Zelensky seemed to push back on President Donald Trump's efforts to end the war with Russia. Mr. Trump spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin on the phone last week about a peace deal, and only afterwards spoke with Mr. Zelensky.
This war cannot be decided by just a few leaders, not by Trump and Putin, not by me and Putin, not by anyone here in Munich sitting down with Putin alone. We must apply pressure together to make real peace.
Religious leaders in the Democratic Republic of Congo have met with an attempt to broker a peace deal with rebels continuing their advance into the country.
Nearly 2 weeks after Rwandan-backed M23 rebels seized the mineral-rich Congolese city of Goma, the mining town of Nyabibwe and an area called Ihusi have also reportedly come under rebel control. More than 2,000 people have died and thousands more have been displaced by the conflict, prompting concern from leaders across Africa.
The recent escalation of hostilities in Goma and the surrounding areas is a stark reminder of the increasing fragility the situation presents, and that only collective action to facilitate a negotiated solution will offer relief.
This week, a delegation of religious leaders met with the rebels to attempt to broker peace. But it had little effect.
It was also an opportunity to plead for the reopening of the airport and the port, but also to obtain an end to the war as soon as possible, because we remain convinced that the solution to this crisis is not military.
With Goma's airport closed, preventing access to aid, thieves have also looted millions of dollars worth of medical supplies, food and other essentials from warehouses. Congo is also feeling the impact of a decision by US President Donald Trump to halt funding for humanitarian projects, with 70% of the country's aid coming directly from the US.
This makes Congo the most aid-dependent country in the world, and replacing that funding will be extremely difficult. The consequences are already being felt, as several partners have had to pause their projects.
A crisis looking likely to worsen.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari Bilong You.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes are on Papua now, an NRL team based here.
We create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name's Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. After being crowned queens of the Women's Conference Soccer League, Hekari United are now qualified for the Oceania Football Conference.
Defeating Ley City Dwellers in the grand final has boosted the team's standing to now represent PNG in the OFC tournament. Hekari United head coach Erickson Komeng commended Ley City Dwellers and also gave his remarks.
I think preparation is something we actually need to work on. Seeing a good game from Dwellers, it helps us to prepare well. We haven't had any lead-up matches, and now that we qualified, hopefully we can play Dwellers again if they can help us and prepare for the trip to Tahiti. So we asking any club if they can give us a good game. Would be much appreciated.
Komeng said the team will work hard in training to prepare for the OFC tournament.
We're going for a three weeks break. Girls can regroup and come back after 3 weeks, and we prepare again for a Tahiti trip around May 4th. So we still have enough time, and hopefully the girls can recover well and come back and prepare again for that trip. Our sponsor is someone who is always there for us. Ms. Nato always there for us. Without Ms. Nato, we wouldn't come this far. She always there to push the girls, and everyone were always on their toes. So I think the big one goes to our sponsor, and I give credit to all the girls for working hard so hard lately.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
KCK Rigorized Cup is ready to host its grand final next weekend.
The grand final will see Talai Spartans battle against Vadatau Brothers, while SS Dolphins will play against Buria Reds for the third placing of the competition. Cash prizes include 10,000 kina for the first placing, second placing 5,000 kina, and third placing is 3,000 kina. The tournament also acknowledged the sponsors. Rigorized Limited, Kendekal participated in the competition. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
The private company's netball competition is ready to host its knockouts next week.
Speaking to Trukai Sports today at the Rita Flynn Courts, PCNC President Julie Mai gave a brief on the competition.
Next weekend's game is top 4 teams. The top 4 teams that came first, second, third and fourth. So the first team plays against the second team, and the third team plays against the fourth team. The winner of first and second stands by for the grand final, whilst the loser of the first and second goes on to play the winner of third and fourth, whilst the loser of third and fourth bows out.
She further thanked the people behind the competition.
So that will be the format for next weekend's game. That will be the knockouts, and following weekend will be the first semi-finals, and on the 9th of March we'll be expected to have the grand final. Yes, and having said that, I'd like to thank our major sponsors, Vodafone, for sponsoring our comp for 2024-2025 season.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Telecom 2 netball team has defeated Minpac 1 today at the Rita Flynn Courts in Port Moresby.
Telecom Team 2 captain Georgette Kose said it was all about teamwork and discipline.
Team 2, who are currently on the third position of the private company, and we're looking to go into the knockouts, which I'm positively sure that we'll get into the knockouts next week. Going forward this game, the team pair our game today, we need to work on our footwork and our passes to our teammates. Apart from that, the team's done very well. The girls have supported each other well, so I'm proud of them.
She further elaborated on the gameplay and is looking forward for the knockouts.
We started in the competition last year. We went into the grand final, and from that we came up to Division 14, which we're really excited about, and we're looking forward to the grand final this year. Hopefully we make it there. But otherwise, big shout out to the Team 2 girls. We also have Team 1 girls who are in Division 4, who are running 4th at the moment. So we are sure and positive that both teams will get into the grand final this year. Otherwise, thank you EMTV, and thank you Telecom Limited and the private company for giving us the opportunity to play in this game. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
The ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport, guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
Everything business for me now. Okay, boss for me, kay for me.
From Hatok Mang, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Now moving to overseas sports. In NRL, the Maori men's side has defeated the Indigenous All-Stars 10 points to 6 in an entertaining All-Stars Rugby League match.
The Indigenous side led 6-0 at half-time, but the Māoris hit back after the break with 2 tries, including one from Jesse Arthurs, who received the Preston Campbell Medal for Player of the Match. The Indigenous side had 2 disallowed tries late in the match as Dane Gagai produced a try-saving tackle for the visitors in the dying moments. It was the lowest scoring men's game since the inception of the All-Stars match in 2010. Earlier, the Indigenous All-Stars women claimed back-to-back victories, snatching a thrilling 20-18 win over the Māori Ferns. The game was level at 18-all with 2 minutes remaining when the Indigenous women were awarded a penalty in front of the post in the final minute. And Titans rookie Leilani Montgomery made no mistake to seal the 2-point triumph after full time.
In AFL, the Indigenous All-Stars have won the AFL pre-season exhibition against Fremantle by 43 points at Perth Stadium.
In front of a record crowd of almost 38,000. 2023 Norm Smith medalist Bobby Hill kicked 4 goals as the All-Stars ran out 16-12-108 to 9-11-65 winners. The match marked the first Indigenous All-Stars clash since 2015. Jai Simpson won the Polly Farmer medal as best of field after finishing with 30 disposals, 10 clearances and a major.
In tennis, world #1 tennis player Yannick Sinner has accepted an immediate 3-month ban over 2 positive doping tests.
After he reached a settlement with the World Anti-Doping Agency, the 23-year-old had won the Australian Open last month and is suspended until early May. It means the Italian will be eligible to play in the next major, the French Open, which begins on May the 19th. WADA was seeking to ban the 3-time Grand Slam champion from the sport for at least a year for what the International Tennis Integrity Agency deemed an accidental contamination by a banned anabolic steroid.
And that ends Trukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
EMTV News A Closer Look returns for 2025, the current affairs program that brings to you weekly insights for the latest on education, health, business, politics,
I just want to make that clear.
sports, and more. A closer look every Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. In Southern Region, Port Moresby City, sunny to mostly fine periods. Daru, mostly fine and sunny periods with chances of a brief afternoon showers. Kerema, mostly fine, sunny periods with chances of a brief evening showers. Alotau, mostly fine and sunny periods with few afternoon showers and thunderstorm. And Popondetta, mostly fine and sunny periods with some evening showers and thunderstorms. To the Momase region, Lae City, mostly fine periods. Medeng, mostly fine and sunny, becoming partly cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Wewak, mostly fine and sunny with few light afternoon showers. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with few afternoon rain showers and possible thunderstorm. To the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, mostly fine and partly cloudy with few afternoon rain showers. Kavieng, partly cloudy to mostly fine. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy to mostly fine in the afternoon. Kimbe, mostly cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Buka, mostly fine and sunny periods. To the islands region, Mount Again City, partly cloudy with some afternoon and evening rain showers and thunderstorms. Goroka, Bans and Kundiawa, partly cloudy with some afternoon rain showers and thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, becoming cloudy with some afternoon rain showers and thunderstorms. To small ships forecast, waters of southern PNG and Indonesian border to Daru to Kiwai Islands, to Kerema and to Yule Island to Wood Point, to Samarai Island, seas 1 to 2 meters, rising to 3 meters. Waters of Samarai Island to Cape Vogel and all Midland Bay Islands, seas 1 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Cape Vogel to One Gulf to Finsefen, seas 0.5 to 1.5 meters. Waters of Finsefen through Vitia Strait to CRC and Long Island to Medeng, seas 1.5 to 2.5 meters. Waters of Medeng to Wewak to Vanimo and northern PNG and Indonesian border, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. Waters of Manus and its western group of islands, seas 0.5 to 1 meter. Waters of New Ireland to East New Britain to Bougainville, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. And waters of West New Britain, seas 1 to 2.5 meters, rising to 3 meters. To the ocean forecast, Coral Sea, seas rough, west to northwest winds of 20 to 33 knots. Solomon Sea, seas moderate to rough patches, northwest to northerly winds of 15 to 25 knots. Bismarck Sea, seas slight, northwest winds of 5 to 10 knots. And Pacific Ocean, seas smooth to slight, northeast to northwest winds of 5 to 10 knots.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Sunday, the 16th of February 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.